Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Canadian Quickbooks Online Guide. This is actually part 7 on how to set up customers and suppliers. So, we're back to our sample company. First, let's go with customers. Customers is from sales and customers here. So, because it's a sample company, it's already have a lot of it set up, but let's just assume there is nothing and set up a new customer here. You can, if you have multi-currency on, this will show up. You can choose the different currencies, right? On the top, you have some stuff here going on. This basically is navigation for the whole form. So on the top is the name and contact. So only the things with the star here is mandatory. Everything else is optional. But like, it's good to enter as much information as possible. Like the more information you have, the more is shown up on the invoices and is better in terms of record keeping. So say for example the name of this guy is XYZ restaurant, right? And so the company name is 12876 Ontario Inc. Right? So this is pretty common. Like there will be a numbered company, but the actual trading name will be different. So the name to print on checks, if you're using checks, it depends on how the company is set up in the with the bank, right? You can either have the legal name or the display name. Emails, this will, if you enter the email, you can like send stuff to the customer directly from QuickBooks. Phone number, mobile number, this is just for your record. You can also have a sub customer if it's like same as chart of accounts. You have one heading and then there's other headings. Like if this is just if there is like for example one company has like several different departments or something, right? And they're all buying from you, or so you wanna build them separately, so you can use that as a sub customer. If you want the address, you have the regular address stuff. You just put it in there. Shipping address, billing address. If they're the same, you click this. If they're different, you unclick it, and you can enter the shipping address differently. If you have any notes, these are internal. The customer won't be able to see it. You can add any notes, any attachments in here. So, for example, we can say here special terms negotiated with this customer, 60 days net, right? Normally it could be our policy could be just on delivery, like due on receipt, or maybe 30 days or 15 days, but maybe for this customer we have 60 days policy, and we can attach the document that says it's 60 days. Maybe there is another staff member who is doing the invoicing, right? Payment method, we can add the payment method if you know what the payment method is, and the default term 60/30. Additional information. So if you want to create a separate like a type of customer, for example, this is restaurant, right? If you want to create a class of restaurant, then it can be restaurant, right? And then if you want to add maybe what do you say, medical clinics, you can add them as a separate type, right? If they have a business number, HST number, you put it in there. If there is an opening balance, you put it in there, and then we save. Okay, what about suppliers? So suppliers is under expenses, obviously. Same deal, because we have a sample company, there is a lot of supplier already set up, but we're going to create a new one. Same thing, we have to choose the currency. Let's assume this guy is from the US. We're buying from the US. So currency cannot be changed. So okay, got it. So let's say we outsource our certain what do you call it? Consulting, U.S. Tax guy. Yes. So if we have US clients, we outsource some of it to this guy, and they like give us consult, right, on the US tax matters. So company name is US Tax LLC, I guess. Same deal with as the what do you call it? The customers. You enter all the information, but most of it is optional. The only name, the supplier display name, that is the mandatory one. Address, again the same as before. You can enter the address. If you want, you can keep it blank. Notes and attachments. If you want to attach anything, if you want to add any special notes. Additional info: do not track payments for taxes, or T4A slip, T501 slip. Is the business customer or individual, right? Now, because we have entered US, they're asking for a social insurance number. Oh, sorry, SIN number, right? So this is because of its Canadian version, or something. Yeah, so if it's individual, it's SIN number. If it's business, then it's business ID, right? So this is only if you click one of these, you're like, it's not still mandatory, but it says do it before tax time, because otherwise you won't be able to track this taxing stuff, right? So these things are, I believe, generated by QBO. Let's have a look at this article here. Yeah, so if you want to like track these expenses and generate the slips, I think QBO can help with these. So if you want that, then you're gonna click either of these if they apply to you, right? Billing rate, if you are like billing by hour, you can put it in there. The terms are again the same. It can be due on receipt or whatnot. The account number, in the expense category, so it's accounting, so this is correct for our example purposes. Right, so I guess that's supplier done. So this is a pretty short one, but yeah, we're gonna move on to the next topic soon. Thanks for watching.